Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Brock Purdy is him. Finished 16 of 21, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, a QBR of 92.8, and a rating of 134. The nationally televised game got switched out mid-third quarter for the Seahawks-Panthers game. It was never even close. First drive. They put up 21 against Tampa Bay. And keep in mind, in the second quarter, halftime this game is 28-0. Tampa Bay has a top 5 defense. They have a top 5 defense. We talked all week about why Brock Purdy is ready for this opportunity. Once again, the commentators today were like, could you imagine being in Brock Purdy's shoes? And we talked all week about how this guy was licking his chops all season for an opportunity like this. All season for an opportunity like this. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be in the NFL. You have a 4-year starter at Iowa State, last pick of the draft. He has a chip on his shoulder as is. 35-7 was the final score today. Welcome back to the channel, though. Obviously, we're talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys enjoy it. Let's try and get to 250 likes on today's video. I'm mesmerized by this 49ers team. And, their defense statistically is ranked number 1. Eye test, they're ranked number 1. They've had some hiccups towards the start of the season, but they're on a really impressive win streak right now, and it's just going to continue, man. I don't see any reason why the San Francisco 49ers could not win it all with Brock Purdy. Now, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself here, but to me, personally, obviously your defense is going to keep you in every single football game. They got 2 interceptions to Tom Brady today. They held Tampa Bay to just 7 points. I know Tampa's offense has had its issues this season, but it's still very impressive nonetheless. Christian McCaffrey was the biggest addition at the trade deadline across the entire league. Today, 14 carries, 119 yards and a touchdown, 2 receptions, 34 yards and a touchdown. I mean, this cat had 150 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Even if Brock Purdy can throw the deep ball, he can throw the mid-range ball, but CMC is a difference maker. He is a playmaker. He's a good check down guy. I would still feel good about Brock. I'd still feel good about San Francisco if they did not get CMC. However, Elijah Mitchell, done for the season. I love rookie Jordan Mason. He's done a phenomenal job. Did a phenomenal job today. 11 carries, 56 yards for 5.1 yards per attempt. But to me, the difference maker is CMC. Deebo Samuel went down with an ankle injury. Apparently, we got great news that it is not concerning and it is not a long-term injury. For me, the most important thing with San Francisco, as is with most contenders out there, is getting and staying healthy. You still have Brandon Ayuk, 2 receptions, 57 yards, and a touchdown today. He's extremely underrated in his own regard. But you also have George Kittle, 4 receptions, 28 yards. Now, the stat sheet isn't too crazy today because, like I said, they were up 28-0 at halftime. 28-0 at halftime, including a touchdown on the first possession in the third quarter. So just like that, in 32, 33 minutes of regulation, the score was 35-0. So they didn't even really have to do anything on offense except for just maintain their lead, keep running it down their throats. They carried for 209 yards on 36 attempts. They had 3 touchdowns, including a Brock Purdy rushing touchdown. So he finished with 3 on the day. 5.8 yards per attempt against Tampa Bay, who is known for stuffing the run. So when we take a look at San Francisco for the rest of the season, you got Seattle, you got the Commanders, you got the Raiders, you got Arizona. I see worst case scenario 3-1. That puts you at 12-5 on the season. Now, Philadelphia is rolling. They are absolutely rolling. I don't know. Home field is definitely going to be difficult to get. In fact, it's probably most likely not going to be possible to get. But for me, it's just about getting Brock Purdy comfortable, getting him reps, keep on building that momentum. I would not be surprised if San Francisco finished this season winning 4 straight to finish it out with 13 wins. But right now, man, they're on an absolute heater. They've won 6 straight football games. Brock Purdy looks so composed. I think that's the perfect word to describe how he looks. We saw it last week against Miami when he came in on a whim once Jimmy G went down. And we saw it today in his first career start against a stellar Super Bowl caliber defense, as we've seen just a couple of years ago. So it's high. San Francisco 49er fans are very high right now. And they have good reason to, because I think Brock Purdy gives you a better chance at making the Super Bowl than Jimmy G does. As crazy as that may seem, I really don't think it's crazy. He took down one of the most... Tom is still... I know he's not having a phenomenal season. He's still one of the best QBs in the league, and he's the best QB of all time. And you took him down, game of the week, today at home. So, a lot to be excited about. To me, it's just the start. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more Niners content, let me know. Hit that like button, hit that sub button as always. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts. How do you think Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers finish out the regular season? That's it. Peace.